Hello everyone. When we do surveys, we get a lot of different answers, right? But how do we organize them? If we just look at words and numbers, it can be confusing and hard to understand. That's why we need a tool that makes it easy to see everything at a glance. Today, we're going to talk about survey charts. Starting from survey charts, we are going to learn 3 more tools. We're going to focus on using tools to collect opinions from different people and then turn that data into clear and easy to understand visuals. Our goal is to make information look simple and interesting so that anyone can understand it quickly. First, what is the survey tool? A survey chart is a tool that helps turn survey data into visuals. If we just look at the data in a table, it can be hard to read. But if we turn it into a chart, we can quickly see which answers are the most common and which ones are less popular. See? It's the same data, but as a chart, it's much easier to understand. So, what makes survey charts special? Survey charts aren't just regular graphs. There are many ways to display data. For example, we can group responses together, use different colors, change the size of dots to show importance, and even use emojis to make it more fun and clear. We can also look at just one question at a time or compare multiple questions at once. This helps us see patterns and relationships between different answers. Now, let's explore how to use a survey tool. We'll start by accessing the Flourish website and creating a new project. Search for survey in the search bar and click on the resulting tool. Click to create visualization. We can make chart with dots. Let's find out how to use it by putting data instead of using pre-existing records. Let's imagine we conducted a survey about gender, name, height, favorite country, and favorite food. Now, we need to decide how to visualize the data based on different categories. Looking at the data, we can see several columns. Categorical columns are for grouping things into different categories. So we write A, E here because A is for gender and E is for favorite food. Continuous columns are for numbers, so we write C because C is for height. Geographic columns are for location-based data, so we write D because D is for favorite country. Label is the name that will be shown next to each, so we write B because B is for the name. Now, we can start playing with the data. The dots that should be in Korea might be placed lower because Korea is small on the map. But if you move your mouse over them, you can still see the details, so it's okay. Shall we move on to the real data now? Before, we asked WeJump to answer a survey. Now, let's take a look at the results of what everyone wrote about their favorite food, favorite animal, and the superpower they wish to have. After organizing it like this. Ta-da! Now we can easily see which answers were the most common and which were the least. When we visualize survey data like this, it becomes much clearer and easier to analyze. If we divide by gender and adjust the size based on age, it looks like this. The size of each dot changes depending on the person's age. It doesn't have to be a circle. We can also use different chart styles and adjust the colors to make it look even better. Shall we check out favorite animals? The different colors make it look really pretty. There are so many kinds of animals, from capybaras to dogs and even tigers. Now, let's look at superpowers people wish to have. There are so many cool ones, from invisibility to mind reading. Thank you for having survey really sincerely. I hope that you can enjoy the process. You can explore and play with the interactive chart by scanning the QR code right here. The best thing about survey charts? They make complex data easy to understand. You can also compare different questions at the same time. This helps us see trends and patterns much more clearly. But there are some downsides too. If there's too much data in one category, the chart can get messy and hard to read. Also, if people give long written answers, it's difficult to turn that into a chart. So, where can we use survey charts? For example, if we do a product satisfaction survey, we can quickly see what people like and what needs improvement. They're also great for analyzing customer opinions. We can see which features people love and what they find inconvenient. Plus, in academic research, they help organize data for easy analysis. Today, we learned about survey charts. Numbers and words alone can be hard to understand, but when we turn them into charts, everything becomes much clearer. Try using survey charts to organize your own data.